In the last lecture, we created the controller and we also created the IV outlet from the controller to the view. This is how the controller was populating the question view with some sort of a question. But in real applications, you are not going to be assigning some sort of a string value from the controller. If you want to populate that view, you will most probably be assigning the model or the instance of the model to the view. Now in this case, this example is very simple. So what we are going to do, we already have a particular model that we have created, which is called question. The question model represents three different things: the text of the question, the points associated with the question, and also if the question is correct or not, if the answer to that question is correct or not. So let's go ahead and create that particular question. Equals to the question that we have, which is, in our case, a structure that we have created. Now, if you go ahead and check out the different properties that are available, we have text, point, and is correct. So let's go ahead and set those things. Text is earth round. Point, we're going to say that this is 10 point, and it's correct, which we can say, yes, it is correct. So over here we have created our model and we have assigned these properties, the text, the point, and is correct to true. Now obviously your model, you won't be creating in real life something like this. This model, you may be getting it from some sort of a database, some sort of a service which is going to return some data, or you are going to retrieve data from the database and then create these models, or a list or collection of models instead of a single model. But for the sake of simplicity, we are just going to create a simple question model. After that, we can simply assign the model itself to question.text. Obviously, in this case, we already know that question.text is the earth round or not. Let's go ahead and run this, and you'll see a very similar or exactly the same exact result, because that's the only thing that we have done. I mean, we have simply assigned and moved the question text somewhere else, and now it actually displays. And this actually showed that how you can create a model in your view controller and also assign one of the properties of that model so that it can be displayed on the view. Now, as I said earlier, this is a very simple example. You most probably won't be creating these models something like that. You will be fetching the models from the database, or you will be fetching the model from some sort of a web API, or you will even be creating these models by passing some text from the view so that it can be persisted into the database or any other persistent storage. But at least this small video is going to give you an idea of how all of these different components in a model view controller pattern work by communicating between each other through the use of the controller. Thank you so much.